Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to day 10 of my Scotland adventure. I woke up at 6 o'clock when I woke up. It's probably about 5:30 now. Lovely sunrise going on. We've got a fairly large day ahead of us today. We're back off this peninsula, back to the mainland, and onto the Applecross Peninsula to the south. It should be a good ride. It's a good stretch today. In comparison to the other days, it's a good stretch. So I'm gonna finish my brew, get packed up, and we'll get on the road. Good morning, my friends. I've already said good morning in the intro. We're on the way now. We've got the sun at our backs. It's a gorgeous morning for a ride. Good morning, sheep. I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Yeah, what a brilliant day yesterday. Just the best roads, the best scenery, the best camping spot. Our first stop today is some civilization. We'll be heading to Ullapool. I've been told to check out the town. Apparently it's quite popular for bikers, and they all, park up on the pier. Gonna be good. Let's get there. Oh, it's the best time of day for riding. And it just occurs to me that I didn't actually show you guys the path in because my GoPro ran out of battery. And yeah, it's a beautiful road in. Sweeping plains with mountains in the background. It's just absolutely incredible. There we go, Ullapool on that sign, 22. So that mountain there, that's the one we could see from camp. It looked really prominent. And then yeah, we've got the two Tiddy mountains here. I think that is Ullapool. It's got to be. Oof. What a place. Well, here we are in Ullapool. Let's have a walk around a bit, I guess. This is a real lovely little town, man. Everyone was saying Ullapool was a nice place. So I've just cut in from the shore street up to the high street to see if there's any cafes open yet. Yeah, just decided on a little mocha. Sit outside and listen to these birds for a bit. Surprisingly busy in there for how early it is. I was told that in Ullapool, all the bikers park on the pit on the front there, along the quay, but it's far too early for anyone else to be out. The only bikes I saw were the ones I parked next to, and I'm assuming they're in the hostel or something. I think they're Estonian. They've got E on the plate. If so, good on them for coming so far. What an adventure that must be. I'll probably pick back up when I get back on the bike to head to our next location. which again is another waterfall, but this one is quite magical, so I read. So I'll see you on the bike. All right then folks, you find me in a lay-by just outside of Ullapool, because I just had I had a major shit myself moment, not on the bike. I was filling up and I had it on the centre stand and I went to put it on the side, and I'll be real with you, I dropped it. So I pick it back up and I try to turn the camera on and it wasn't working. So there's me thinking, well that's it, the series is over. Pulled over, gave the battery a jiggle, and we're back in business. Oh my lord, that would have sucked ass. Onwards we roll. 28 miles to our next location. This is quite a sharp corner by the looks of it. There's no one coming, is there? Nope, good. Tell you what, it's a bit bloody windy. Getting a bit chilly, should have put my hoodie on. Oh, this random road in the middle of nowhere. There's freaking traffic lights. It's actually quite funny. Oh, thank you. Oh, gorgeous little river. Stunning place. Anyway, we are almost there we go, you can see them. Oh, here it is, Ardessie Falls. Nah, I'm joking, that's just a little one. Wow. It's right on the side of the road. What a magical little place. Well, that's well worth the stop to stretch the legs, that is. I've only got a fucking mile walk back to the bike. Yeah, I'll see you on there. Right, onwards to our next stop. Whoa! Iceland, eat your heart out. Wow, road surface there was a bit bumpy. Oh my god, and again. Oh, it's such a shame. Lovely corners ruined by a horrible road surface. Wow. What a piece of country. I don't know how to get into those waterfalls. Guess I'll try and turn around and see what I can do. Yeah, so it is just here. It was a really odd entry coming from the other direction. I don't know why. It doesn't look right. Like, this looks like a forestry road, but Oh my god, Google, shut up, I'm here.
Make a U-turn, then turn left.
Who says you need off-road tyres? Me, I wish I had them. Anyway, we're here, we've come to Victoria Falls. So this place is called Victoria Falls because Queen Victoria visited here in 1877. And this is the route that she took to go and have a look. And also there was a storm, I think it said in 2012, and it flattened like all of the trees that framed the falls. They've left the tree stumps behind as a bit of a legacy to it and to leave habitat for bugs and beasties and all that stuff while they're continuing with the restoration work. Let's get a closer look. Let's go up this path a bit. Oh wow. Yes, this is a really cool little spot. Nice big waterfall. Saw the remnant of that storm of a big old log just rested in the waterfall to become a part of the waterfall. And I'll tell you what, for saying this is regenerated in the last 20 years, looks great. It looks brilliant. It's not obvious what's happened at all. You wouldn't know unless I wouldn't know unless I'd read it on the information sign. So I'm going to head back to the bike and press on because we've still got a few miles to cover before we get to tonight's campsite in Applecross. So we are going to be passing through Kinloch next. The next trip is 41 miles, but it says it's going to take an hour and 20 minutes, which I can believe. I'm riding to the speed limit when I can, but it's not all the time. It's too twisty, too bendy, too much weight. And I don't really want to go home in a body bag, so I'm just taking it easy. So let's say we'll be there in an hour and 45 minutes. And that's only to the next waypoint, which is, I believe, Fernmore. And I've been told as we enter into that peninsula, there are a lot of wild goats, and to kind of watch where I go. Speaking of goats, I haven't seen any deer yet, which when you come to Scotland you expect to see them jumping out at you. Someone earlier in the trip said once you get out to the west there's herds and herds of them. Not seeing them yet. Maybe that'll happen once I get more inland later in the trip, when I'm in like Glenfinnan and Glencoe, places like that. All I know is I've already had one tick and I've seen no deer, so, you know, guess I got unlucky. Now we're in Kinloch. I've been told this road is magnificent. Once we can do off a few of these cars anyway, I'll catch up with you then. This road is, I mean, I'm always locked in on riding, but you know, I'll slow down and if I can and make time for the scenery. This whole road has just been hard riding, man. I've been keeping up with these guys, and like I say, because they've been clearing away and I can see which way their cars are going, I can get a feel for the curve before I see it, and it's just making it so fun. So fun. But we've passed so many people. I think I am going to try and slow down a bit now. We're 3 miles away from where we need to be. Yeah, sorry, 2 miles away from where we need to be. So I'm going to take it easy for the last 5 minutes. I'm going to let these guys get off and do their thing, and we'll be in Fernmore shortly, where I'm going to stretch my legs. So it looks like these guys have all started to take it easy a bit. So here I was thinking Fernmore was a place, and I think it is a place, but I think it's the name for just this general area. There wasn't a town back there, so I guess I'd carry on going. So in typical fashion, the GoPro ran out of battery about 20 minutes ago. But that's fine, I've got enough footage for today. It's absolutely incredible roads yet again. What is going on with my hair, man? Yeah, insane roads again. So I'm a little bit early to be checking in for the campsite. So I'm at the Applecross Inn. I'm going to go and have a refreshing beverage, a zesty drink maybe. That's busting out the cinematic lens for that shot. Here we are, this is one of the cars I was following, this Mustang. It wasn't actually that sounded incredible. It was this. Sylva. Never heard of that, but my God, could that car go. That buck. Let's go, I'm going to run out of battery, but look at the buck. Managed to catch this fella on the GoPro just as I was arriving. Look at him. Look at those antlers, isn't he magnificent? I'm going to try and get closer. I'm definitely keeping my thermals tucked into my socks around here, because that means it's going to be tick country. I've already had one on this trip, I really don't want another. I do have the tweezers if I need them, but I'd really rather not. So the campsite's just back there, and I was told there was a little trail up here that does a nice little circular walk. So, oh yeah, what the bloody hell is this? Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's not going to keep you dry, is it? But huh. Cool, eh? Although this all looks like hazel. Yeah, it's hazel. Such a versatile wood. I love hazel. It's so useful. Oh, wow. Oh, they're getting ready to rethatch. Look at that. There must be. Oh, man, I'd love to sit and learn how to do that with them, you know. That'd be a really cool skill to have. Useless, but cool. Well, in this day and age, it's useless. Maybe once the world's gone to shit and civilization is no more and I need to survive, maybe it'll be helpful. It's quite endearing, actually. A few friends have said if they ever want to be stuck in a zombie apocalypse with someone, it'd be me, because I actually know how to survive. Or I have a rough idea. Now that says Canuck. I don't speak Gaelish. So Gaelic. But I looked it up on the map, and apparently this is an Atlantic hazelwood. which seems very specific, but I'm sure it's legit. I mean, the deeper we're getting in here, the more it's starting to feel like one of those temperate rainforest segments. You know, we've got lots of mosses on the boulders. I've seen some lichens around. Seems very wet, very humid. Gosh, even there's still bluebells out. Wow. Oh, wow, okay, cool. Yeah, look at this old boy. Yeah, all this old man's beard. I think it's old man's beard. I need to get a proper ID, but yeah, it's covered in it. All sorts of other mosses and lichens and stuff. It's covered in it over there. Right, I've just looked it up, and while I can't specifically say it is old man's beard, it is a beard lichen. It is a family, which is something I didn't know. So I've learned something new. We've also got some wood sorrel down here, which was covered in a short of mine. It contains oxalic acid, which in small amounts is harmless. It can build up, but it tastes like lemon. So this is a wild forageable herb. There's a bit better demonstration of it down here because it's a bit more there's more variety in the colour and size. So yeah, you can pick it, add it to salads, and it's a little pop of acidity. Really, really tasty. And of course, now this tree's come down, it's not the end of its life. I mean, it's the end of its life, but it will now be carried on and be processed by bugs and beasties and fungi and all sorts, and bacteria and detrivores. From one life, it will sustain thousands. It's quite beautiful. And here we've got bilberry. If you'll remember my video, is this the coolest campsite in the UK? These guys were already flowering, and that was a couple of months ago now. But these are not. I wonder if they're too young. I mean, I shouldn't think so. Maybe it has already flowered and they've all dropped for some reason. It's been drier than normal. There's one. So it has flowered, it's not set fruit. Interesting, wonder why that is. So it could be the temperature, it could be the heat that the whole of the UK had a month ago. Could be a lack of pollinators, but I don't suppose so around here. It's incredibly biodiverse. And again, this woodland is it's pretty much on the campsite grounds almost. You know, I'm still in my bloody riding gear. It's that I didn't feel the need to get changed to come out because it's so close, but it is lovely. And again, I'm not used to seeing these woodlands with grass all over the floor. It's really bizarre. Ooh, that's a big old polypore. I don't really want to step on all this wood sorrel to see it, but look at that bad boy. Huge. Big lad. Gosh, this wood sorrel, I've never seen so much. It's covering the floor. It's just an abundance of it. Is there even more down here? It's funny, for saying this is called hazelwood, there's an awful lot of birch in here. I think I've seen one hazel, oh no. There's another just there, but it's not much hazel at all. Oh, had a smell of something then. Don't know what it was. It smelled nice though, resiny. Could well be birch. There's so much birch around here, it could just be birch sap. Okay, so I've just bumped into a lovely lady who was out walking a dog, and she had a couple of flowers in her hand, so I helped to identify one of them. It was a speedwell. And she was saying, you know, we've just been talking about how wonderful this place is, and she lives here, she's local. She was saying that a few years ago, they came and did a survey in this woodland, and they found over 300 different species of mosses and lichens. Mind blown. So I'm now pretty sure this is temperate rainforest. What is this down here? Wow. I think it's just a birch polypore, but I'm not convinced. Give me a sec. Yeah, so it's in Fomitopsis, which is the birch polypore family, and it probably is a birch polypore. It's just with it being a bit kind of wrinkly, I've never seen that before. So just to reference the interaction with that lady that I just talked about, I've had a few, you'll have, if you've watched the series, I've said a few times I spoke to this person, I spoke to that person. You might be thinking, why aren't you recording it? It's mostly because I don't want to be shoving cameras in people's faces. I don't think it's fair, especially when a lot of the connections that I've been making are really genuine and built on a mutual passion for something or respect of something. And I don't want to ruin the moment by saying, oh, I'm going to get my camera out and film you. So I keep those bits just for private and for me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll start doing it at some point once I've got a bit more confidence to, but at the minute it doesn't feel right to be doing so. And there we have the hazel I was promised. Yeah, there's a grove of it back there. It looks like it extends down too. I kind of think I want to go that way. The campsite is that way, but I want to go that way. Let's go that way. Oh, that little track brings us out at the beach, which is very handy to know. I'm going to be real, I've got 14% battery on my phone left, so I might have to just go back, charge the phone a bit, and come back a little bit later. Yeah, man, I want to be down there. Right, so that's my new plan then. Yeah, that's my new, sorry, I just saw a sign saying shop, thought that might be useful. Yeah, I'm going to go home, go back to the tent, get some charge on, maybe have some food, and then I'm going to come back out onto this beach. I was really happy with what I was seeing earlier, so I think it's worth another look just to see if there's anything else we can find. So while this isn't wild, I do feel it's worth talking about. Fuchsia has become naturalised on the west coast of Scotland because it's got a really mild climate. It's very well suited for the fuchsia. I've seen a couple in the wild, but I didn't have my phone like handy. It's just, yeah, a really interesting like little fact that I learnt before coming down. Look, it's thriving. Very pretty, aren't they? I love fuchsias. So it's important to say that they are not invasive. Oh, okay. This must be the caravan park. Yeah, it's important to say that it's not invasive. It just happens to be doing well up here. How do I open you? Oh, like that. Right, okay. I'll see you in a little while. Look at him, we've been able to get so close. You see all that fuzz on his antlers. Wow, look at you. Yeah, so all that fuzz, when we get closer to the rut, all that will fall off and it will look bloody and metal and disgusting, but also really cool. So something really cool has happened. James, the German chap from the other day, has found me. He's joined me as well. He's rolled in, he saw me parked up, and now we're camping together. So that's really cool. It's a fun, interesting development. All right, hello folks. A little bit later on in the day. Last clip you'll have seen was probably the deer. Crazy, just such a tame deer. Yeah, it's a little bit later on in the day. Phone wasn't charging quick enough, so I'm on the power pack, but I want to get down to the beach. I think the weather's going to start closing in soon. Yeah, well, I'm at a pub. What am I going to do? It's only a half though. And it is shitting it down out there, I can see. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I still think I'm just going to have this half, wait it out. I mean, it's pretty much stopped for now. We'll see what we can do. Going to be real with you, if the tide is coming in, there's not going to be anything. It's all going to be out there. So there's not really much point. But what I am going to do is, since we've had such a good day today, we woke up in an amazing place, rode some incredible coastal roads, some of the best roads I've ever ridden, and we've ended up here. We've had a walk around this incredible temperate rainforest woodland. We've spoken to some nice people, although I didn't get it on camera. And yeah, we've got that honking deer at camp. So I feel like today, this is probably a good place to leave it. So from the shores of Applecross, with the Atlantic coast stretching out over there, so does Balakna Bar, or Applecross Pass, stretch out before me tomorrow morning, bright and early. So join me for that. It's bound to be an event. Don't know what's going to happen, obviously, but anything could. So I'm equal parts nervous, equal parts excited. Anyway, I'm waffling. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. I think I made the right call.